I'm Andy, my wife Minna and we're the foolish couple and the founders of the Foco Academy. We focus on mentoring and teaching the success principles and how to apply the principles to the 3 areas of life that money can't buy, such as health, time, and love, your relationships. It is officially the 2nd week of the new year and of the new decade. What goals have you set for yourself? Are you still on track with those goals? Next to running our own business, the Foco Academy, I also help out at a local YMCA as a wellness coach and also as a personal trainer. Now, I was fortunate enough to work on January 1st, which was New Year's Day, for the short time that it was open that day. I saw so many new faces that I've never seen before in the last few months, and it was probably the busiest day that I worked at the Y after all this time. It was the first day of the year, so I can see that everyone was eager to jump into the New Year's resolution to work out to stay healthy. But over the next couple of days, I noticed a big drop of new faces, and by the end of the week, it seemed like it was back to mostly the regulars. These regulars come in like clockwork. They come religiously almost every single day, and they all seem to have the same routine, day in and day out. In the last 5 months I've been at the Y, I've met some insanely fit seniors in their 70s and 80s that are easily 20 to 30 years fitter than their age. And I've met some younger people that are also regulars, but who seem to struggle with aches, pains, and weight loss. Some people just seem to constantly struggle with aches, pains, and have trouble managing their weight. Now, why is that? The reason why, no matter what kind of diet and exercise they do, that some people still struggle with their health is known as the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. It states that for many events, roughly 80% of the results come from 20% of the efforts made. The 80-20% rule is most often cited as an economic principle. 80% of your income comes from 20% of your clients. Have you ever heard of that? But this principle is much more far-reaching. Did you notice, perhaps, that you wear 20% of all your clothes in your closet 80% of the time? Or that you're getting 80% of what you want from your relationship with your partner, but you focus on the last 20%, which is causing you all that pain? This 80-20% rule also applies to our health. At the gym, 80% will be existing members and 20% will be new. And 80% of the people at the gym will benefit from daily physical activity with a healthy glow and a lean body, while 20% will see very little change in their health or even their body shape. Let me go one step further. There are a lot of specialty diets and programs out there. You can find them on the internet. Every year there's something new. There are people who swear by their paleo diet, their keto diet, their vegan diet, or whatever diet is trending, telling you that everything changed for them once they started their new regime. There are trainers and practitioners who subscribe to one diet or one protocol and have tremendous success with a lot of people. These set systems or protocols do help a lot of people. Approximately 80% of the people could be helped by these standardized systems. 80% of people can get on that healthy train, doing whatever diet, start drinking a packaged shake or smoothie, do a video workout, and feel and look better. However, there's that other 20% that no matter which box diet or any amount of exercise can't seem to help them lose weight or feel or even look better. Did you know a full 20% of the millions of people who are chronically ill right now can't use any of these box systems or set protocols? Now, you may be part of this 20%, which is why you can't seem to get the results you're looking for by doing what everyone else is doing around you. Or maybe you watch someone suffer because they're in that 20% and are trying and trying and trying with no results. Now I know, because both my wife Minna and I belong in this 20%. As a functional nutrition consultant and coach, I specialize in helping this 20% of the population that is struggling getting the results that everyone else does using set diets and exercises. Now, what determines your health, vitality, and youthfulness? If you answer diet and exercise, then you are dead wrong. What really determines your health, well-being, and youthfulness is epigenetics, which is your genes, digestive health, and inflammation. It's like a three-legged stool, the ones that you see at a bar where there's three legs. And like a stool that will collapse if you saw off one of these legs, so will your health and well-being. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be concentrating on inflammation. Now, you may be asking what inflammation is and why is it such a bad thing? Actually, inflammation is not always bad. There are two types of inflammation that happens inside our bodies, acute and chronic. Acute inflammation is a healthy response which serves to protect and repair the body from something damaging, whether it be an infection in a cut or strained muscle such as redness or swelling after an infection or cuts, or scabbing over a cut. You know how you get that scabbing over your blood once it coagulates? Chronic inflammation is not part of that body's natural healing process and cause dilated blood vessels and your immune system to attack itself and may even lead to autoimmune disorders. Chronic inflammation also causes weight loss resistance, joint pains, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, depression, Alzheimer's disease, and the big one, visible signs of aging. Chronic inflammation starts in our cells, manifesting to many other problems over the years and the decades. Over the next couple of weeks, we will be concentrating on this third leg of this three-legged stool, inflammation. Specifically, cellular inflammation. What causes it? What are the signs? And most importantly, what is the first step in healing your inflammation? Looking forward to seeing you all. Till next time, love what you live and live what you love.